Hi everyone. Right now I'm going to show you how to create a YouTube account. If you don't want to create this with your personal account, that's fine. You can use the dummy account that I gave you, the @JoshEdTech account, and you can do it that way. But when you go to YouTube, notice I'm logged in as, I believe I'm logged in as Clark Kent right now. I've got a little thing right here. When I go to YouTube, one of the options on the left is called My Channel. And the first time I set it up, and I have to do this before I try to set this up in Screencastify, I am going to tell it, this is what I want my name to appear as, is basically all I'm doing. You can have multiple channels, although I've not quite figured out exactly how. I know you can do it. I know I actually have multiple channels, but again, beyond the description, I just usually use one channel and then use different playlists and save things that way. You can add all kinds of artwork to your channel and a description if you want, and that's fine. But when you're in your channel, I've now set up my channel. It's done. That's all I had to do is sign in, go to YouTube, tell it who I wanted to use it as. I now have access to this video manager, and this is where my videos are going to be. And we'll talk. I can talk a lot more about that. I tend to use these two things, the videos and playlists, because it shows me all my videos and then lets me edit them. And then also the create function allows me to add already uploaded music right to it, as well as edit videos, like taking two YouTube videos and splicing them together, or trimming the beginning and end off of videos, which happens a lot in Screencastify. I can just use this and say, oh, I want to cut this out. So really helpful, as well as a lot of those other like fancy features you see where people can click on words in a YouTube video. But again, beyond the scope of this. So I have my YouTube video, or I have my YouTube account set up. I'm actually going to jump over to Bruce Wayne. Alright, so I've jumped over to Bruce Wayne. He had Screencastify, and I recorded just a really quick video with it. And again, when you're done recording the video and you hit stop, it usually brings up the video where I can watch it. Nothing was being said there, it's just this screen. But at the very top, it gives me the option to share this. Now remember, we set this up so that it would upload it to Google Drive. I want to share it with YouTube. So one of the things I have to do is select a channel, and it's kind of a finicky thing here the very first time in getting this set up. So I'm going to click select channel. I'm already signed in as Bruce Wayne, so that's the one I want to let it get to. And then I have to hit, after I do that, I have to pick the Bruce Wayne channel. So you can add multiple channels again, but I have to pick Bruce Wayne. That's what's weird. So when you've got it all set up, it should have your name right there. And then once I do that, I can get the link. I can change it to private or public or unlisted. And actually, I should have done that beforehand. But there, change it to unlisted. I can copy that link, and it's done. You'll also see that since I'm in a Google Apps for Education, I have the ability to share that link right into my classroom. So I have some test classes set up, so I could say like, oh, here's one that I'm teaching, and I can create an assignment, ask a question, or just make an announcement with it. So it's really kind of a handy feature to be able to quickly get that information out to whatever. So that is creating or attaching this thing to YouTube. So the other thing I wanted to show you was how can I get that video embedded. So I'm going to go to my YouTube account with Bruce Wayne and go to my channel, and let's go to Video Manager. So here's the one that I just uploaded. Typically, I would just use the shareable link for this. I can see right here, though, that it gives me a lot of options. One of the things is info and settings, and that's where I tend to go if I just want the link for it. All right, it gives me a lot of options there. Otherwise, if I want to think about how this looks on YouTube, typically you use the share button and you can copy that right there. Well, in YouTube, there's another one. So let me click the More button and pop us over to YouTube. When you're actually on your YouTube video and you click Share, you are also going to get an option to embed the video. And this is called the embed code. It's an iframe, and it works in most places where you can put source code in. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm just going to quickly jump over to a discussion forum. I say quickly, and it's obviously not quickly. So let's jump into our class. Oh, that's not our class. This one's our class. So I can go into a discussion forum like the class news and notes and just say, I'm going to be adding this like I normally would. The difference is, instead of pasting that code, which I could, and you'll notice it actually has the link right here. Instead of pasting that code like that, I am going to click on this button, which shows me more buttons, and all the way at the right is this one that is HTML. You don't have to worry about all this stuff. If you don't recognize HTML, don't worry about it. You can delete it if you want. But I'm just going to paste it right above there. And then when I put a name in here like a test video and I post the form, it embeds the video right into the discussion. If it doesn't work, you can always just post the link that you have right here, the one that you can copy from YouTube. But wanted to show you that. I'm not going to push this one out because it'll actually send you all a little email that says test video, and you'll all wonder like, what in the world is this guy doing? Which you probably already do wonder, but that's what I'm going to do. So that's how you can create your YouTube video or create your YouTube channel, attach it to Screencastify, and then also copy the YouTube video embed code and paste it in here, as well as I gave you just a real quick glimpse into how you can use that with Google Classroom as well.